Hi, and welcome to Shelly's Everyday Adventures. Today is March 4th, 2024. And honestly, I don't know what I want to talk about today. There's so much going on. It's crazy. I read an article where the state of New York is suing a beef company in their state for not having a viable plan to go green, basically, by 2040. Maybe it was 2030. I don't know. So this war on beef has escalated. I hope everybody's stocking up. I've tried the Keystone beef. I don't know if you guys have tried that yet, but it's canned. But it's simply just the meat and some sea salt. It's all natural, basically. And it's awesome. I use it in spaghetti and different things. Now, of course, it's ground beef, so it's in a can. You can't really use it for meatloaf or patties, but you can use it for anything like tacos, sloppy joes, spaghetti, that kind of thing. But it's really it's good. It's here it's about $9 for a can, and a can is almost 2 pounds, not quite. But the really good part the really good part about it too is the dates. I bought some yesterday and it expires in 2028. So that's a good expiration date. Plus, we all know that canned goods last longer than their expiration date. Then we have the wildfires in Texas. You all know that Texas is a big beef state, or if you don't know, you should know. A lot of the beef is in the panhandle of Texas, and apparently that's where a lot of the wildfires are. So what's going to happen with that? They said that these wildfires are coming through and just killing these cattle. They're just being burned up. It's horrific, to be honest with you. I know wildfires are something that happen, and it's happens in nature, but not entirely sure this is nature. Anyway, so apparently they're having a huge snowstorm out in the Sierra Nevadas, which apparently they have cattle out that way too. So who knows how all of these things are going to come together to affect us. But one thing I do know is prices are going to go up. So I suggest that you invest in some beef while you can. It's not that it's not going to be there. I never really believed that the shelves would be completely empty. I don't believe that. What I believe is it'll be too expensive for us to afford. So I would advise you to stock up on canned meats, or you can buy fresh meat and put it in your freezer. I have canned meat that's been in my freezer, so you can do that. There are several options with that. So something to think about, something to prepare for. I hope everyone is well. I hope you guys are gathering your seeds for your garden. It's about that time. I'm in Maryland, so it's a little closer for me than it is for hippie chick up in Maine. And it's not as close for me as it is for some people in Tennessee, for example. So, but you get the point. We need to get prepared. We need to get our seeds. We need to get our garden ready. We need to put our fertilizer on, because it takes a couple months for that fertilizer to penetrate and do what it needs to do. So I didn't get to do a what the heck news last week, and I wasn't feeling well, kind of under the weather. My daughter's entire family, except for her husband, ended up with the flu. I don't know that I got the flu. I wasn't that bad off, but I was bad enough that I didn't feel like doing much. So I just did what I could to sustain myself. But anyway, so back to what the heck news. So I came across this article last week. It is about this happened in Spain near the Portuguese line, It was a priest and his lover. They were arrested for selling Viagra out of the rectory. Yes. The priest apparently did not go to jail, but his lover did go to jail. But they also were selling other things that were considered aphrodisiacs. And they were, in the article, they interviewed people in the village or in their neighborhood. And apparently these guys were quite popular with the locals. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. You think about it, you just can't trust anybody. I don't trust anybody. I don't trust the government. I don't trust my insurance company. I barely trust my doctor. And it's not because my doctor is bad. My doctor's fine. My doctor trusts people that I don't trust. Does that make sense? So, I don't know. I just thought you would get a kick out of the priest with his Viagra and his aphrodisiacs and his lover. Yes, he was a very popular man. Imagine that. Well, anyway, guys, it is Monday, and I've got a lot of things to do. I am feeling somewhat better, so please leave a comment and like my video if you like it. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. You do whatever you need to do. This is my channel. These are my opinions. This is just I do this just for fun, pretty much. Well, I can't actually say a lot of times it's fun. Some of it's depressing. That's why I've gone away from a lot of the news, but I am going to go back. I'm thinking of doing news once a week, maybe. So these are things that I'm kind of hammering out with myself, trying to figure out. And meanwhile, guys, hang in there. Love y'all. And you have a great Monday. Thanks for watching.